morning to celebrate the investiture ceremony of our school. This ceremony marks the induction of our... I request our Honorable Manager, Reverend Father Valerian D'Souza, to welcome our chief guest with the sapling.
Thank you, Father. I request Reverend Father Joel to welcome our special guest, Reverend Father Enoch Marquardt. Thank you, Father. We are about to...
The lamp has been lit, and with its gentle yet unwavering flame, it guides us towards wisdom, experience, learning, and mutual growth. Each flicker serves as a reminder of the journey we embark upon today. As the lamp's light continues to radiate throughout the day, let it remind us of our commitment to reach our full potential. Thank you everyone. Kindly take your seats. Before we proceed, let us invoke
Leaders are the role models who inspire the followers and motivate them to reach the zenith of success. Investiture ceremony is one of the most important events of a school. It is here that we entrust faith and hope in our newly elected student cabinet. Every student who obtains a leadership role feels proud. Today's celebration makes every leader feel unique as they shoulder a big responsibility in various capacities for the smooth functioning of our school activities. Delegation of responsibility and giving authority to children is important as it teaches them lifelong skills of leadership and at the same time making them shoulder a host of responsibilities that come along with leadership. Foreseeing the welfare of the students' future and to train them in leadership skills, the Students' Council has been constituted.
Before moving further, we wish to share the process of how our school cabinet is formed. The interested students are given a chance to campaign for themselves by presenting their thoughts in form of a speech in the morning assembly, followed by voting by the students of classes 6 to 12, ensuring a fair and transparent selection process and embodying the essence of teamwork and trust. With this meticulous approach, the student cabinet takes shape, representing a diverse array of talent and commitment. Please welcome our school cabinet.
We have our head girl, Jayabhadra Pal, and vice head girl, Ritika Sharma, moving towards the stage. Bhavna believes in teamwork and is a girl brimming with confidence. She aspires to become an army officer. Ritika is a good artist and a disciplined girl. She dreams to be a marine engineer. Next, we have Vanshika Arya and Ira Khan, the sports captain and vice sports captain. Vanshika was a part of the winning cricket team which represented our school at state level. She wants to prepare for civil services. Ira is a very enthusiastic and a positive person. She wants to become a lawyer. Coming up next are the captains of the Rani Lakshmi Bai House, symbolizing courage, Sani Faruqi and Raghavi. Sania is a very compassionate and a caring girl who surprises everyone by her creative skills. She dreams to be a software engineer. Vaibhavi has made us proud by winning a bronze medal in the archery competition at state level. She dreams to be a professor. Moving towards the stage are Sharmi Srivastava and Sarahya Ansari, Kalpana Chawla House captains. They symbolize commitment. Sharmi is an exceptionally studious and a dutiful girl, exemplifying diligence and integrity in everything she does. Her dream is to be a journalist. Sarah is a well-mannered girl who intends to be a doctor. Next, we have Kriti Gupta and Nandini, the PT Usha House captains, symbolizing competence. Kriti is an industrious and a disciplined young lady and an exceptional tennis player who has brought honor to our school, triumphing in numerous tournaments. Nandini, whose dream is to be a doctor, has a radiant presence, spreading smiles everywhere she goes. Now, Kritika Kushwaha and Tejasvi Kesarwani from the Saint Teresa House, symbolizing compassion, are marching forward. Kritika is skilled in sports and was a key member of the under-19 state level team that clinched victory at nationals. She intends to be a doctor. Tejasvi is a graceful dancer known for her creativity and aims to join Air Force and reach new heights. Pari Srivastav and Mahi Sahu, the cultural ministers, are here now. Pari embodies charisma on the dance floor and resilience in facing life's challenges with optimism. She intends to pursue civil services in the future. Mahi is a modest girl who adeptly fulfills her responsibilities and dreams of becoming an engineer. The discipline ministers Shrija Keshri and Akriti Vishwakarma are now moving forward to take their positions. Shrija is a diligent scholar who leads her team with compassion and encouragement, fostering an environment where everyone thrives. She wants to be an entrepreneur. Akriti is a keen observer who aims to be a lawyer. The cleanliness ministers Anushka Singh and Divyanshi Kesavani are here. Anushka is a brilliant and a gifted dancer and an astute observer whose aim of life is to be a chartered accountant. Divyanshi is an epitome of an ideal student who prioritizes life's goals with unwavering determination, and her field of interest is teaching. Last but not the least, Sweeti Singh Kushwaha and Shivani Swaraj, the communication and information ministers, are now here. Sweetie has displayed excellence in academics. She is a very obedient and a kind-hearted girl. Her dream in life is to be an IAS officer. Shivani is a good singer and a sincere girl. She aspires to become a doctor. St. Joseph's Girls College has always been inspired by the fact that students are the torchbearers of tomorrow. Therefore, nurturing them and fostering in them a sense of self-respect, self-discipline, and the capacity to enjoy life as an independent, self-motivated adults, the willingness to care for others are extremely pertinent, especially when it comes to making tomorrow's global citizens. Now, we have the badge distribution to the elected representatives of our cabinet members.
I invite Jai Bhavna Pal, the head girl, and Ritika Sharma, the vice head girl, to please come forward for the badges.
With great reverence, utmost privilege and pleasure, I request our esteemed chief guest, our honorable manager, and our respected principal to present the flags, badges, and sashes as a symbol of discharging the responsibilities to the new leaders. Today, we celebrate our head girl and vice head girl, two outstanding leaders who embody the spirit of collaboration, inspiring their peers to embrace excellence and foster a vibrant school community. Their shared commitment to service and leadership will undoubtedly pave the way for a united and a thriving environment, encouraging every student to lead their utmost potential. In honoring our sports captains, we recognize individuals who epitomize the pinnacle of athletic excellence and leadership. Our sports captains embody dedication, resilience, and sportsmanship, consistently striving for greatness while fostering a spirit of unity and healthy competition. Through their unwavering adherence to excellence and their ability to lead by example, they set the gold standard for athletic achievement and comradeship within our school community. Coming up next are house captains who have been chosen to instill leadership quality and foster a profound sense of belongingness among them and their fellow mates.
To begin with the Red House captains, Sania Faruqi and Raghuvi are requested to come forward for the collection of badges.
As we bestow the badge upon our Red House leaders, we are reminded of the indomitable spirit of Rani Lakshmibai, who epitomized unparalleled bravery and valor. Her courage in the face of adversity serves as an eternal beacon, guiding our captain and vice captain to lead with fortitude and resilience. May they, like her, inspire others to stand fearless in pursuit of justice and righteousness, embodying the very essence of courage.
Shravya Srivastava and Sara Hayat Ansari of Blue House are coming forward to receive their badges.
Today, as we honor the captain and vice captain of the Blue House, we draw inspiration from the life of Kalpana Chawla, a paragon of unwavering commitment and dedication. Her journey from a small town to the vast expanse of space exemplifies the power of steadfast determination and perseverance. May our leaders embrace this spirit of commitment, dedicating themselves wholeheartedly to their responsibilities and inspiring their peers to reach for the stars.
Next in the row is Green House. Kriti Gupta and Nandini are requested to step forward and receive their well-deserved badges.
In recognizing the leaders of the greenhouse, we celebrate the exceptional competence embodied by P.T. Usha, whose prowess on the track has inspired countless aspiring athletes. Her relentless pursuit of excellence and her remarkable achievements stand as a testament to what can be accomplished with skill, diligence, and hard work. May our captain and vice captain lead by her example, demonstrating the highest standards of competence in all their endeavors.
Last but not the least, we have the Yellow House captain and vice captain Kritika Kushwaha and Tejasvi Kesarwani.
As we present the badges to the Yellow House leaders, we honor the profound compassion of Saint Teresa, whose life was a testament to selfless service and unwavering kindness. Her boundless empathy and dedication to the less fortunate have left a lasting impression on the world. May our captains embody this spirit of compassion, leading with hearts full of empathy and extending a helping hand to all in need. Bishop. Thank you, Father. Now, we shall proceed to acknowledge the ministers in 4 categories: cultural, discipline, cleanliness, and communication and information.
Paresh Srivastava and Mahi Sahu are coming up next as the cultural and deputy cultural ministers from Red House. I request Reverend Father Joel to present the sachets to the ministers.
They will look after the cultural events that are held in the school premises and will assist the teacher in charges. We genuinely wish for their success and anticipate their positive impact on our school community.
I call upon Shija Kesri and Akriti Vishwakarma, the discipline and the deputy discipline ministers from Blue House.
Discipline fosters an optimistic attitude and enhances individual productivity. These in charges shall ensure that SJGC reaches its utmost potential, empowered by the virtue of discipline throughout the academic session. We sincerely hope that they excel in their endeavors and make meaningful contributions toward their house.
The cleanliness ministers for this academic session are Anushka Singh and Devyanshi Kesarwani.
They shall diligently supervise the upkeep of cleanliness, ensuring that the school premises and the surrounding environment remains healthy and pristine for all of us. We earnestly hope they achieve great things and set an example for others.
Sweetie Singh and Shivani Saroj have been appointed as the communication and information ministers from Yellow House.
They will be responsible for providing information about various competitions and events and will also see that the medium of interaction among students in the school premises is English only. We fervently hope they thrive in their roles and motivate their housemates to do their best. Thank you, Father.
The oath-taking ceremony that awaits us embodies the essence of responsibility, integrity, and dedication. Our student leaders, with unwavering commitment, will pledge to uphold the values and principles that our school holds dear.
May I humbly request our respected principal, Sister Greta Mara D'Souza, to recite the oath, while the head girl and the vice head girl will say it in unison. Let us witness this profound moment as they embark on a journey of service and leadership.
We,
Jai Bhavna Pal, Ritika Sharma, do hereby swear in the name of God that we accept the task entrusted to us and take up the responsibility of the school leadership. We promise to abide by the rules and regulations and uphold the culture and traditions of our college in the true spirit of sportsmanship.
Now I invite the school head girl Jai Bhavna Pal to give the oath to the cabinet members. This solemn act not only marks the transfer of authority but also signifies their promise to lead by example and inspire positive change within our school community.
I, Vanshika Arya, Sports Captain. Aira Khan, Vice Sports Captain. Sania Faruqi, Red House Captain. Gabri, Red House Vice Captain. Shabri Shrivastava, Blue House Captain. Sara Ansari, Blue House Vice Captain. Preeti Gupta, Green House Captain. Nandini, Green House Vice Captain. Kritika Kushwaha, Yellow House Captain. Tejashwi Keshriwal, Yellow House Vice Captain. Harish Shrivastava, Red House Cultural Minister. Mahi Sahu, Red House Deputy Cultural Minister. Shuja Keshri, Blue House Discipline Minister. Preeti Vishwakarma, Blue House Deputy Discipline Minister. Anushka Singh, Green House Cleanliness Minister. Idanchi Kesavan, Green House Deputy Cleanliness Minister. Sweetie Singh Kushwaha, Communication and Information Minister. Shivani Saroj, Yellow House Deputy Communication and Information Minister. Promise to be an honest and sincere leader of my house and encourage my house to be appreciative of the success of others. I shall respect the rules and regulations of my school and abide by the house motto. I pledge to keep the flag of my country and my school flying high.
I acknowledge you as the cabinet members of St. Joseph's Girls College for the session 2024-25.
Thank you, sister. College anthem is a potent reminder of our commitment and our duties as students. I request all of you to rise for college anthem.
United in both hand and hand.
take your seats. Congratulations to all the newly elected councillors.
Next, we have Preksha Singh. She is the second topper and has scored 90.40% marks. Ridhima Rawal is our third topper with 89.20% marks.
Thank you, Bishop. Today, we have a special award for our visually impaired student. Thank you, Bishop. Today, we have a special award for our visually impaired student Ekta, who, in spite of all life's challenges, has proved herself and set an example for others by scoring 75% marks in the ICSE Board Exam 2024. As Ekta is not here, I request Sister Jyotika to come and take this award on her behalf. I invite Reverend Father Enoch Macron to present the award. All of you, please give a huge round of applause for Ekta. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Kindly stay back, dear Bishop. As we gather here today, we are eager to hear the words of wisdom.
Principal, Reverend Father Joel Fernandez, Reverend Father Enoch, Reverend Sister Jyotika, Reverend Sisters, esteemed teachers, and my dear students. At the very outset, I would like to congratulate all those who have taken oath today to be the leaders in St. Joseph's Girls' College in various capacities: captains, heads and ministers of various activities. It is a great responsibility given to you, and you should take it with all humility. A leadership is not overpowering on others, but with all humility, service to the community, and in your case, it is of your school. Humility, without humility, there cannot be any service. So if you want to be popular among your people, you should serve the community with all humility. God may grant you all the graces that are required, and you may flourish, and may this day become in your future life a rehearsal day. Probably in your future you might become ministers, you might hold a big position in the country, and there also I would like to tell you, keep in mind the virtue of humility. Unless you are humble, you cannot go to the slums. Unless you are humble, you cannot go to the poor and the marginalized. Unless you are humble, you cannot do any type of service in the society. Therefore, make a point to instill in you that virtue, humility, which is the mother of every virtue in this world. I would like to congratulate the school management, especially Sister Greta and the teachers, for arranging this beautiful oath-taking ceremony or the investiture ceremony. Everything was meticulously planned. Even time management we could see. And all credit goes to you, my dear Sister Greta, and all the teachers who are accompanying her in promoting discipline in the college. My dear children, you see, in life, for any type of success, you need to be disciplined. APJ Abdul Kalam always used to address the students, especially the senior secondary students. He used to address with the example of the shining sun. He used to say, if you want to shine like a sun, you must first burn like a sun. In order to achieve success in life, you need to spend your energy. If you want to become a sportsman, you cannot lie on your bed idle till 10 o'clock in the morning. You need to jump out of your bed, go for exercise, and keep your diet well, and as well as you should always have a calm and serene mind. If you want to become a doctor, you need to be expert in all various aspects of a human body, etc. You should know any profession in that matter. You should be working hard. You should burn your energy, burn the midnight oil. Then only you will find success in your life. I wish you all the best, especially the leaders who have been chosen today. Over the year, when you come across, remember that you will be observed more than others. You have given more than others. You are given the responsibility so that the superiors, the teachers, the principal and the management will observe you keenly so that you will not misuse your authority. When you misuse your authority, then you become proud. When you sincerely discharge your duties, then you become humble. Congratulations. Congratulations and God bless you all.
Thank you, dear Bishop, for your kind and inspiring words.
The vote of thanks. I invite on the podium Ms. Jai Bhavna Pal, the head girl of our school, to propose vote of thanks.
A warm and gracious morning to all of you present here. As we conclude the significant investiture ceremony, I stand here to express our gratitude. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt thanks to the Almighty for showering His blessings upon us and making this event a grand success. Our deepest appreciation goes to our Honorable Chief Guest, the Most Reverend Bishop Louis Mascarenhas, for sparing his valuable time from his busy schedule to be with us today. Dear Bishop, your inspiring words and presence have left an indelible mark on our hearts and will inspire our student leaders. Thank you for being a part of our ceremony. I would also like to express our sincere thanks to our manager, Reverend Father Valerian D'Souza, for his continuous motivation and blessings. You have inspired us to take on our new responsibilities with enthusiasm and dedication. I would like to thank our dear principal, Reverend Sister Greta D'Souza, for her unwavering support and guidance. Your commitment to our school and our well-being is truly appreciated. We look forward to making you proud in our new roles. I would also like to express our gratitude to Reverend Father Joel for his presence. I am thankful to the other dignitaries for their gracious presence. To our teachers, your tireless efforts, dedication have helped us grow and learn. Your mentorship and encouragement has been invaluable. Thank you for all that you do for us. And to my fellow members, your enthusiasm and energy has made this ceremony a joyous celebration. Let us all work together to make our school proud. अब समय है उनका धन्यवाद करने का जिनके सहयोग के बिना यह कार्यक्रम संभव नहीं था। मैं हमारे सभी दीदी भैया को तहे दिल से धन्यवाद करती हूँ। Thank you all once again for your presence, support and blessings. Let us promise ourselves to fulfill our responsibilities with enthusiasm, dedication and a sense of purpose. Thank you, Semper Cecil.
Leadership, responsibility and unity that has illuminated this event. The newly inducted student leaders, along with the entire school community, stand poised to embark on a journey of growth, service and excellence. Let us now move forward, guided by the values and principles that define our school. Together, we shall rise and shine, making a profound difference in our school and the world beyond. Before we conclude, let us all sing the national anthem with pride in our hearts and respect in our souls.
शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
I request all the cabinet members to take their respective positions and arrange themselves for the group photograph. I request our revered chief guest, honorable manager, our respected principal, Reverend Father Joel, our PTIs, Ms. Seema and Ms. Dimpy to come forward for the group photograph. Seema ma'am and Dimpy ma'am. Red House members are requested to join the House moderators, Ms. Twinkle Robert and Mrs. Aarti Srivastava for the group photograph.
It's a feeling we all share. We're going to show the world what India can be. We can achieve. We can achieve.
Thank you, Red House. Next, I request Blue House moderators, Ms. Jasmine Singh and Mrs. Shanli Jaiswal with the House members to assemble for the photograph.
We're going to show the world what India can be. We can achieve. We can achieve. Count on me, India. Count on me to give my best and more.
Thank you, Blue House. I extend the invitation to the Green House moderators, Ms. Jamila Bano and Mrs. Lizzie Gladwin and the members to join for the same.
We can achieve. We can achieve. We can achieve. We can achieve.
Thank you, Green House. Lastly, I invite the Yellow House moderators, Ms. Richa Tirki and Ms. Tokia Parveen with the House members to gather for the photograph.
Just believe. Just believe. We have a goal for Mother India. We can achieve. We can achieve. You and me will do our
Thank you, everyone. May the legacy of this investor ceremony inspire us all.
There is something